My next guest is running a little late, but that's okay because it's going to be well worth the wait. Because wait, she's here. Well, everybody, please welcome trucking company owner and CEO of the Compass Circle, Casey Cooper. Hey, Casey, how you doing? This is different. Different look for a trucking company owner.
Well, you know.
You get that all the time, though, don't you?
All the time.
All the time. So how are you?
I'm well. I'm blessed.
You've hustled your way into this $791 billion male-dominated trucking industry, and you've made millions running your own trucking company. Is it true that you have no formal education?
That's true. I went to DMV. I got the book. I studied, I practiced, and I passed the test, and now I have a CDL.
CDL is?
Class commercial license.
Okay. So how did you get started?
Well, initially, I was trying to think of something that it would never go out of business. And people don't know transportation is closely related to construction. So no matter who's in office, they're always going to be building. They believe heavily in infrastructure. Mm-hmm. So I thought, let me do trucking, layer it and pair it next to construction, and here I am.
All right, now, you built your company from the ground up. What's been some of the obstacles you've had to deal with?
For one, I was in a marriage where I had to make a decision, the business or my marriage. I had a sick daughter, she had autism. So we're talking about over 16 years, trucks breaking down, financial situations. So I just had to keep, persevering.
So, but okay, why'd you have to make the decision between the marriage or the business?
Oh, wow. How long do we have, Steve? Well, he didn't want to get on board. I was dead set on, I'm going to do this and it's going to work. And, unfortunately, people grow in different directions. And
he didn't see it.
He didn't see the vision.
Ooh.
He sees it now, though.
Ooh. 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 You on TV with Steve, he looking. You better shine, girl. Okay, out of all the industries, what made trucking it, though?
When I was 15, Steve, I used to have vending machines. So I would go get my money, and I'm making $400 or $500 a week as a 15-year-old. So when I just kept growing, I was like, I need to do something that I don't have to be the one making the money. So I thought, let me put somebody in a truck and, make my money that way.
So, okay, you're in a male-dominated industry. What's some of the experiences and things you've had to deal with?
Oh, wow. I mean, I've had, people go to jail out on the roads. I've had, people actually, kill each other out there. It gets very dangerous. They're wrecking, turning trucks over. So it gets very dangerous. So, I've been doing this almost 20 years. I've kind of seen it all.
I mean, you have a company that's worth millions of dollars now.
Yeah.
I mean, how hard was it for you as a woman to get contracts?
Oh, wow.
How'd you get started with the contract?
It was so hard, Steve. When you're in a room and everybody's a white male over 60 and they're in a blazer, and here I am, I have to come network and I have to forge these business relationships that are supposed to help my life, but you looking at me like this and I'm looking at you, it was very challenging. So I had to just, poke my chest out and go in there and say, hey, I belong.
I can't imagine the difficulties, but I'm sure a lot of people in here can, because there's women in here that face this all the time. But what do you say to women who are hesitant or on the fence about making a move? What would you say to them?
I would say the time is now. As women, we are naturally multifaceted, naturally multitaskers. We're naturally detailed oriented. Right now, there's so many federal dollars for women in minority companies. The time literally is now. I'm sitting here as a living, breathing example. If I can do it, you guys can definitely do it. Go for it.
Yeah. I don't think people understand when you say it, the time is now. I want people to understand how important it is to just act. You gotta act on it. You know what stops most people is you try to see your way all the way to the finish line. And when you don't see that, you don't start. Can I tell you something? Don't nobody know where the finish line at. Nobody. Who knows the finish line? You know why don't nobody know the finish line? Because it's in the future. Who you know that. So sis, get off the fence that I can't I don't see the finish line. Start. It's steps to it. But you gotta take the initial step. You gotta act on it. She said the time is now. And with all these federal dollars out here for women right now, hundreds of millions of dollars they've dedicated to this. People don't know. You know, you gotta go online. So let me ask you this. You started something called the Compass Circle. Tell us about that.
So I started a program, it's called the Compass Circle, where I teach women in minority companies how to get government contracts. I've been awarded almost $6 million in government contracts in the last 3 years, and I had no clue what I was doing. So we teach on contracting opportunities, certifications, ways to grow and scale your business that are out here that the average person just looks past every day.
And that's on top of the other deals you do.
That's on top of that.
I like what you do. So you're single now.
I have a significant other.
Oh, okay. I just need to know that because you finna be real famous. And so as my partner start calling me, I need to know what to tell them. Because I'm going to get a call. But I think it's impressive. I think what you're doing is outstanding. Keep doing what you're doing. If women wanted to talk to you about this Circle program, how would they contact you?
Absolutely. We're all over social media. On Instagram, it's at The Compass Circle. Facebook, The Compass Circle. And also our website is www.thecompasscircle.com.
That's it. So look, get involved, but start now. You got to act on it now. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
Casey, great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.